Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Meadowcreek Stadium for this UPSL Premier Division match between LSA Norcross Pro hosting the visiting Scenic City FC squad. Now, if you're able to, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening once again from Meadowcreek Stadium here in Norcross, Georgia. This UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action in the fall 2025 season. It is LSA Norcross Pro taking on Scenic City SC. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Larry Weaver. I will bring you through all of the action in today's matchup. We take a look at these two teams. They are a part of Zone 2. Currently, LSA Norcross Pro is in second place with 3 points. 6 points on the top of the table is Potros FC. Scenic City SC, they're currently in fourth place with 1 point. They drew in their opening match against FC Birmingham 2-2. LSA Norcross Pro, they were able to defeat Soccer Saves Lives 5-1. We come into their match from last week. LSA Norcross Pro's match against Atlanta United Academy was postponed. So this will be the second match, for both of these two teams. Scenic City SC, they will be in the yellow kits, and LSA Norcross Pro, they will be in the light blue kits. We're here at Norcross Pro's headquarters, their main stadium, Meadowcreek Stadium in Norcross, Georgia. Currently 78 degrees, absolutely perfect end of the summer for the UPSL Georgia Conference. Fall will begin on Monday. Like I said, this is Zone 2. 2 zones in both the Premier and in the Division 1. You just got to watch the Division 1 match between LSA Norcross Pro 2 and Angelus. Angelus fall 2-1 to LSA Norcross Pro 2. Just about to kick underway. It'll be LSA that'll get us kicked off first there in those light blue kits. Like I said, they're going to be moving from left to right. Scenic City from Chattanooga, Tennessee, moving from right to left. It will be Sebastian Carrera that's going to get us underway. Kickoff here at Meadowcreek Stadium. Thank you so much for watching here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, including these live matches, interviews, podcasts, highlights, and so much more. Scenic City looking for a path on that far side, able to be cleared out. One of the things that LSA will do when able, they will slow it down. They'll move the ball through their defense. They like those short passes, but don't be shocked if you see a ball over the top from time to time. Able to win that one was Villa Gomez. It'll go back to Villa Gomez. He will go over here to Monroy. Monroy will come near to Orta, Carlos Orta. Looking, he'll give it back to Monroy. Let this slow down and look for a long ball. Just like I said, they won't be afraid to send that long ball from time to time throughout this match. It'd be a throw for Scenic City, going to be taken by number 8, Clay Galliant. Get us back underway. This Scenic City SC team, they were able to be promoted from the Division 1 of the spring season last season. They defeated Atletico Buford to win promotion. Atletico Buford was promoted as well due to the realignment. You may have heard all of that information being laid out by our very own Andre Bomar on our Back Pass podcast that he put out last night. Some of the changes of some of the teams that are in as we expanded the Premier and Division 1 conferences. 15 teams in both divisions. 15 have total of 8 teams here in Zone 2. 7 teams are in Zone 1. That one over to the far side. LSA looking to attack. Able to get around the first man. Not able to get around the second man. One back by Scenic City. Coming over here to the near side. Gives him space to run it down. He's going to be able to get there. Outside of the boot. Trying to stripe it down there. Able to get it to Conrad. Conrad loses it. Wins it back. Sends it forward. Able to control the touch there for a second. Still able to get it on the second chance. Was 24, Marcus Odney. But LSA win possession back. Monroy will go back to Farias. Farias taking care of the goalkeeping responsibilities for LSA today. Diouf now. He makes the turn, moving forward through midfield. Hits a little bit of a slowdown, try to lay it off, not able to do so. It'll be a throw for Scenic City. This LSA Norcross Pro team, they were promoted in the fall of 2024 up to the Premier Division last season. They have rebranded themselves. No more Lamino, Georgia, now LSA Norcross Pro, as they are a part of the LSA Shark system. Very expansive system. You'll see a lot of LSA Norcross as they will enter into all factors of. That's a good ball in and controlled by the keeper for Scenic City, excuse me. LSA Norcross, they'll be a part of the UPSL Academy system for the boys, the U13, 15, 17s, as well as the UPSL women in the coming seasons. Like I said, the Scenic City SC team coming up from Chattanooga down here to Norcross. Making the 2-hour drive, about 125 miles down I-75 and over 285 to Norcross, Georgia. Here's an opportunity for LSA trying to catch on the mistake of Scenic City. Scenic City able to defend in numbers, clear the ball out. Xavier Diouf tried to head it back in. It'll go out. It'll be a throw for Scenic City. Nice throw forward, headed away by Odeny. He's going to try to win it back. He's going to be headed out, and it'll be a throw significantly farther down the pitch for Scenic City. Conrad will lay that off, allow Castle came up and took that throw. That one is going to go all the way back to Gameda. He sends it forward, cut off by LSA. And that will go back to the keeper. Gutierrez will go right back to Monroy. Monroy will go over to the far side. All the way forward for Eduardo Gutierrez. He able to exchange a pass back and forth. He still has it. Nice turn. And that one will be sent back from Alex Ramirez to the defensive line. Gets past Odeny. Goes over to the far side. Nice long ball forward. Now, Diouf. Tried to slide that pass in, kind of a square pass, not able to do so, was Michael Clough. See what he was trying there. Hits the brakes, does Carlos Orta. He'll go back to Ramirez. Ramirez will go over to the far side. In center circle, back to Monroy. Monroy will go right back over to the far side. Allow Villa Gomez to send that over to the far side. Another pass. Right there, able to hit the brakes, get past the first man, past the second man, shot! And in! What a goal from LSA Norcross to go up 1-0. Tight spaces for number 5, Luis Orta, to work. Luis Orta gets the campaign open. Let's take a look. Gets past the first man, gets past the second man, and just threads the needle past the keeper to go up 1-0. Goal coming in the 9th minute for Luis Orta. Back to the defense. We always like to say here at ASMG TV, hashtag response time. That's the first 5 minutes after scoring a goal that you lead yourself open for a counter goal. LSA is going to need to be defensive. Stay on target. Don't allow any mistakes and allow Scenic City to find the back of the net so quickly. So far, so good. Ramirez, he's just going to hold it up, give it back to Villagomez. Villagomez under pressure. He'll lay it off to Monroy. Monroy will go back to the keeper. Diolf able to come back, control it, give it to Monroy. Monroy will go forward. Nice long ball from Orta. He'll take a swipe at it, but that ball just hit and out. Thrown in from Scenic. Control through the midfield by Conrad. He loses it though. Good win, Gamade. LSA will elect to go back to the defensive line. Villagomez sends it right back forward. Good step over there. Into the box, bouncing through, cleared away by Scenic City, right back into possession of LSA. Again, finally, that one's deflected off of Gutierrez. It'll be a throw for Scenic City. Scenic trying to make it their way through the midfield and just not able to do so. LSA having the better of that one, passed away by Diolf. He tried to clear it away. All the way back to the defense, cleared away by LSA, back through the midfield. Scenic City able to recover. Now here comes Odney. He'll go pass down that far line, controlled. That pass a little off the mark, but they're going to be able to run it down. Back at midline, they'll try to go back to the keeper. Foul, I believe, was called. Good movement by Horchak. He'll go over to the far side from a secondary pass from Jackson. 14th minute, LSA Norcross Pro 1, Scenic City 0. Norcross looking to attack yet again. That one headed away. It will be a corner. Good work by Ben Horchak to just head that away, let his Scenic City team recover and reset. In-swinger coming in, cleared away by Scenic City. Gamade will send that one long, straight up into the air by Odney. And it was going to be a throw. Foul committed there. Nice ball forward from Scenic City, not able to get it there on the first time. That one will just be sent over the top and out for a goal kick. You are watching UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. It is LSA Norcross Pro 1, Scenic City SC 0 here on ASMG TV. 17th minute. Bit of a technical difficulty there. Just one moment. We get that back up and running for you. Again, you are watching UPSL Georgia coverage, Georgia Conference Premier Division action here on ASMG TV. The goal was scored by LSA in the 9th minute, Luis Orta. Caught back up here in the 18th minute. Scenic City with the ball. Working down the near line, cut off by LSA. Scenic City moving through the midfield. They'll come over here to the near side to Castle. Castle trying to get a pass forward, not able to get completely there on the mark to Clough. It'll go out. It'll be a throw for LSA. Monroy will go back to the keeper. Good pace of pressure there by Odney. Villa Gomez, well, nice little pass to Orta. Now, moving forward is LSA, headed away by Gamade. Still in control, Morales. Far side. Holding up, Morales is there, and there's the second goal. Morales with a perfect goal to extend the lead to 2-0. You see over there on the far side, holding up, gets that ball right past the defender. The defender that was with Morales did not stay with the assignment and let him go, and he puts it in the back of the net in the 20th minute to go up 2-0. Gamade let Morales go, didn't stay with him, didn't stay marked with him, and 20th minute, it's now 2-0. Deal trying to use that far line. He lays it off. Good ball. Gets it right back. Able to just keep it in. No, he is not. That ball will go out as Odney was offsides, I believe is what they called. This ball will come over here to Gutierrez. Gutierrez will go back to Ramirez. Ramirez over to the far side, controlled, sent forward in space. He gets past the first defender, not able to get past the second one. Holds off the challenge. Nice tackle from the Scenic City man. Able to control that ball. They'll go back to the defensive line to try to help. That pass was way off the mark. They take a shot, does LSA. It hits the American football post. Be a goal kick. Nice ball for Scenic City, starting to have some positive shape forward in the attack. Gets past the defender, still in chance, sliding across, grabbed by the keeper. That was the best positive attack from Scenic City so far here in the 23rd minute. Ramirez. He'll go over to the far side. Ramirez to get it back. Comes over here to Monroy. Monroy will, nice little flick there by Eduardo Gutierrez. They lose possession. Odney sent that ball too far in front of him. Gonna run that down, sends it skyward, does Garcia. Win it back, does Luis Orta. They'll go back to the keeper. And it is Alan Medina who's in goal today. I originally said Sebastian Farias, but it is Alan Medina who is in goal. Headed through center circle by Scenic City. Trying to win it back does Cruz Jackson. They get it back. Nice little give and go for Scenic City. Trying to work around Orta. Gets around him. Into the box headed. And that one will go out. It'll be a throw. Scenic City trying to increase the attack here. And that one over the top. No foul is called. Still able to control the ball. Stepped over the ball. Lost it. Got it back. That one's out. It'll be another throw for Scenic City. See there for a second, Michael Clow had the ball, but it kind of lost possession and had to fight to get it back. That long throw is just going to find its way through the back line and it will be a goal kick for Medina and LSA. If you're just joining us on the broadcast, it is LSA Norcross Pro 2, Scenic City SC 0. Goals coming in the 9th minute from Luis Orta and the 20th minute from Martin Morales. Ramirez able to hold off the challenges so far. Come all the way over here to the near side. Allow Monroy to work a little bit before he'll go back over to Villagomez. Villagomez will send it forward to Gutierrez. Have to remember that number 6 is Nicolas Gutierrez, whereas number 4 is Eduardo Gutierrez. And there is Eduardo with the pass back to Monroy. And Ramirez, he'll send it over to Nicolas Gutierrez. Gets around the man, trying to get it forward, able to do so, but he is fouled. Again, we are in the Premier Division Georgia Conference Zone 2. Right now, Potros FC is in the top spot in Zone 2 with 6 points. This LSA Norcross Pro is in second place, tied with Soccer Saves Lives SSL with 3 points. This Scenic City SC is tied with FC Birmingham with a point. And still waiting to kick off a match in this fall season is Atlanta United's Academy. North Georgia United and Dalton United in week 1 suffered defeats at no points. That ball bounces off of Odney. Nice little touch there by Diouf. Morales is able to recover it. Good pressure from Scenic City there. Almost winning possession. That ball is cleared out, and it will be a throw for Scenic City. It'll be Cloud that'll come back to complete this throw. Apologies, that was Castle with the throw. Marcus Odney attempted a shot. It was deflected. LSA holding off. Go back to that defensive line, back to Medina. Medina will give it in a forward position for Monroy, who just goes over to Ramirez and over to the far side. Nice ball forward, but headed away. That was a great little foot out there to cut that pass off by number 2, Aiden Castle. Now here's a chance for Scenic City to continue the attack. Ramirez cuts it off. And Michael Odney is not going to get there, or excuse me, Marcus Odney not going to be able to get there. Allow LSA to reset yet again here in the 30th minute. Nicholas Gutierrez coming back, controlling it, giving it to Monroy. Monroy goes right back to Alex Ramirez. Alex probably the smallest player on that pitch, but has controlled probably most of the possession for LSA. That's a bad back pass from Monroy. Villagomez having to go back, but he has plenty of space to get it to Ramirez. Nice long ball coming forward for LSA. Is he onside? Yes, he is. It is Gutierrez. He comes across. Eduardo not able to get that pass right. And somebody from LSA going over the top of the Scenic City player and is down. Go back to check on who that was. That was Ramirez who went over the top. He went in for the challenge and went right over the top. Again, this is Zone 2. We talk about Zone 1. 7 teams over there currently in first place. Atletico Buford with 6 points. Kalanji Pro Profile, Georgia Revolution, Georgia Athletic all with 3 points. Georgia Impact and Pachuca, Georgia with 1. And at the bottom of the table with 2 matches and 2 losses is FC Columbus Elite. Again, top 4 teams of both zones will be in the playoffs. ASMG's Andre Bomar broke down all the information. Here's a mistake by LSA, just not able to control it. That could have been the opportunity for LSA to allow Scenic City to equalize. And Scenic City not able to do so. Thrown in, back underway. Bit of a mistake back there in that back line. We'll take a look at that again here in just a moment. Horchak will go over to Gamade. Gamade will go over to the far side. Lifts it forward. Nice ball into space. Tries to hit the brakes, not able to fully complete it, but he's able to do it the second time. Gets around the defender. Into the box, goes down. And no foul is called. Entering the 34th minute, 2-0 for LSA. Marcus Odney trying to pressure the defensive line. Wins it! But not able to stay on his feet and utilize that winning tackle. Coming up on Medina. Scenic City are just millimeters away from getting one in this match. They're pressuring LSA quite well. They're just not able to utilize that pressure. This one coming across, not able to get it to a teammate. There's just a knockdown of Gutierrez. Take a look just a moment ago. You see here, this mistake, this was one of the really first mistakes. You see that ball right across. Ramirez was not there, but just not able to get control of it. Monroy will go back to Medina. Long ball from LSA, cleared by Scenic City. Marcus Odney able to get past Ramirez. Holds up, holds off the second challenge from Ramirez, gets it forward. Good turn, ball into the box. It will be a corner. No, they're going to call that a goal kick. Go back a few moments ago, look at that tackle on that far side. That was in a dangerous position in the box for LSA. You see he's behind the player, and lucky that there was not a penalty called. Brian Jimenez is the player that received that opportunity when they made the mistake. He just wasn't able to control the ball and take a shot on goal for Scenic City. Working down the far line is LSA. Right into the arms of the keeper. Roberts will roll it out. Down over to the far side. He has space to move forward if he wishes. Nice ball forward, controlled. Jimenez lays it off. Over here to the near side. Castle, good pass, lost it. Ramirez tried to sneak that one through, not going to be able to do so. Castle fighting to win it back. Odney has it, loses it. Castle deflected off of him and out for a goal kick. Or, excuse me, for a throw. Back in play from LSA here in the 38th minute. That pass a little slow back to Roberts, but Roberts is able to control it. Gabade just able to just silkily move past Morales. Lose possession at the top of center circle off of number 7, Michael Clough. Here's an opportunity to make it 3. What a great foot save from Hudson Roberts. He had to get that one right or it would have been another goal. Look at this ball. Clough loses it, allows this opportunity, controlled by Carlos Orta. Great shot on goal and an even sensational save from Hudson Roberts. Wanting to take a short corner, not going to be able to do so. Here comes the in-swinger in the 39th minute. Headed away by Scenic City. Tried a second attempt for clearance, not able to do so. Ramirez trying a square pass, cut off. Eduardo Gutierrez electing to go back to Monroy. He'll go back to Medina. Monroe pressuring the defense. Odney goes over to Clow. Holds up. Does Jimenez. Jimenez will get it back. Come over to Odney. Good ball forward over the head of number 21, Preston Monroe. Allows Alan Medina to get there. Monroe will come up to force the beginning of the process for Medina. He'll roll it over to his defender, Monroy. Ramirez will send a dangerous ball over to Villagomez. Villagomez will clear. It bounces through center circle. Gamade is there trying to hold off the LSA man. Not going to be able to do so. Pass is able to get to Orta. Orta will take another shot and just zips that one past Roberts into the back of the net to go up 3-0. And you can see where the problem is happening for Scenic City is in that midfield. You see right here, lose possession, a wonderful pass to number 9, Carlos Orta, and he just knuckleballs that past Hudson Roberts to make it 3-0. Here in the 40th minute. Back underway here at Meadowcreek Stadium. We're in the 41st minute. We'll see how many extra minutes of stoppage time we will receive, if any, as the sun has set here in Norcross for this last Saturday night of the summer 2025. Unfortunately for those of us in Atlanta, that does not mean that the temperature falls when it becomes fall. It will stay warm for many, many more months to come. Monroy able to work out there, gives it to Morales. Morales gives it right back to him. O'Neal will win it off. Nice pass working through the defense, and that one will be knocked out by the latest goal scorer, Carlos Orta. It'll be a throw for Scenic City. Throw in. And that pass, not able to control it. Gutierrez just takes it off of number 3, Ben Horchak. Luckily for Scenic City, multiple players in defense able to control that ball. Great tackle there from LSA. Gutierrez able to get that. That was a wonderful tackle from Luis Orta. Little flick on the outside of the boot, and it's just going to roll down that far line, and it'll go out. It will be a goal kick. Scenic City will send this one long in the 44th minute. Trying to hold up there was newly entered Nick Odney. Nicholas Gutierrez, he will send one forward. Good control of the ball. Nice turn, but stood up and went it right back. And a second time, Diouf now. Sent over here to the near side. Orta was offside, so he let it roll. And almost there was number 4, Eduardo Gutierrez. Saw the 4th official getting the board ready for the stoppage time. Sent low with pace, but it bounces right into Eduardo Gutierrez's path. He will put it back forward, straight up into the air, controlled by Michael Clo. 1 minute of stoppage time. 1 minute of stoppage time for the remainder of this first half. Foul committed by LSA's Gutierrez. There was a substitution just a few moments ago by Scenic City. Each team, if you're new to the UPSL, has up to 7 substitutions per match. That ball forward to Cruz Jackson. He'll come over here to the near side. Horchak will go back to Jackson. He'll go over to the far side. Gamade. Let's try to send this one long, able to do so. Good control. Foul committed. I believe that Jimenez was called for the foul. And it looks that was going to end it for the first half here at Meadowcreek Stadium. We will go into the half with the score being LSA Norcross Pro 3, Scenic City SC 0. We'll step away for a few moments and get a beverage. You do the same. Get a snack, come back for the second 45 here at Meadowcreek Stadium. We ended half, Norcross Pro 3, Scenic City 0. And welcome back to Meadowcreek Stadium here, home of the Mustangs in Norcross, Georgia, for this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. It is the fall season, week 2, LSA Norcross Pro 3, Scenic City SC nil. Larry Weaver bringing you all the action in today's matchup. Hope you enjoyed the first 45, getting ready to kick off the second 45. It's going to be Scenic City that'll get us underway in the second half. They're in the yellow kits, and they are moving from left to right this half. LSA Norcross Pro, they are in the blue kits, and they'll be moving from right to left. See if the coaching staff of Scenic City can put together a change and get them back towards the positive in the second 45. And there is kickoff here in the second half. Thank you so much for watching here on ASMG TV. Preston Monroy who got us underway. Automatically a mistake. Morales just able to whip it past on the side. Netting. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. Gamade. He'll move forward as long as LSA will allow him to. Goes through center circle. Immediately over, not able to get that to Jimenez. Brian Jimenez, that ball was behind him. Marcus Odney trying to force the attack. Preston Monroy up there with him. Going back to the keeper is Villagomez. There was a change at the goalkeeper position for LSA. Out was at Alan Medina. He went out at half. He was replaced by Sebastian Farias. Be a throw for LSA, taken in their third. Again, if you're just watching UPSL, you can have up to 7 substitutions per match, per team. Hudson trying to thread the needle. Got a little assistance there from Michael Clow. Morales with a nice ball forward, running it down was Gamade. He will knock it out, and it will be a throw for LSA, and immediately Jordan Gamade goes down. I believe a cramp, holding his left hamstring. You could see his teammate wanted to stretch him out, and he immediately said no. So it looks like it might be more of his hamstring than a cramp. Out comes the magic spray. Gives us an opportunity. Let's talk about the week 3 matches around this Georgia Premier Division. This is the only match in Zone 2 today. Tomorrow in Zone 2, we start at 3 o'clock. Atlanta United Academy welcomes North Georgia United. At 5:30, FC Birmingham welcomes Dalton United. And at 7 o'clock, Potros FC will take on Soccer Saves Lives SSL. In Zone 1, they had 2 matches today. Georgia Athletic taking on Pachuca, Georgia, and Georgia Revolution is taking on Kalanji Pro Profile as we speak. Tomorrow, we'll bring you Atletico Buford taking on Georgia Impact at 1 o'clock kickoff time. That's actually at E.E. Robinson Park, not at George Pierce Park. And that will be Zone 1 this week. Looks to be the end of the day for Jordan Gamade. Morales will just throw it out so that it'll be a goal kick for Scenic City. They'll take it quickly. Headed. Still bouncing its way into the LSA side. Farias will just slide it over to Villagomez. He will lift it across, controlled for a moment by Ramirez. Still in control. Gutierrez sends a nice ball forward to Morales. He'll come over here to, or excuse me, that is Morales there. He's able to control it. Holding off the challenge of number 11. Taken short. Scenic City win the ball and will clear. It'll be a throw for LSA. Villagomez will take it quickly to Ramirez. He will go over to Monroy. Monroy will go straight into center circle where Ramirez is. Gives it to Morales, or excuse me, that is number 18, Sebastian Carrera. Getting past the first defender, sliding across and cleared out by number 2, Aiden Castle. That was a really dangerous ball coming across the box for LSA. It'll be a corner. It's in that void. It'll be Alex Ramirez coming up to take that corner. We'll see how this in-swinger comes in. It's taken short and cleared away again by Castle. We are in the 52nd minute. It's currently LSA Norcross Pro 3, Scenic City SC 0. Controlled by Gutierrez. He will go back. Villagomez gets it quickly off of Monroy. He will send a long ball switch to the far side. It's not going to get to Diouf, but they're going to be able to finally get it to Diouf for a moment. He sends a long ball down the line on runner. Orta is not going to get there, and it goes out. It'll be a throw for Scenic City. Long ball thrown in from Scenic City. It's headed back towards them. Controlled for a moment before losing it again. Scenic City really struggling these first 7 minutes to control possession. Farias will come over here to Villagomez and Ramirez. Ramirez with a slow pass, loses possession. Here's an opportunity for Scenic City. Put it past him. Not able to get it past Farias. Marcus Odney not able to complete the transaction and put one in the back of the net past Farias. Trying to make the turn. Back to Odney. That pass off the mark. Now a counterattack from LSA. Slows it up, does Carrera. He'll send a looping ball forward. It's going to not make it to Diouf. Roberts. He will slow it down, give it to Clo. That ball sent forward multiple times. Lose possession for a moment. And eventually all the way to Morales. Holds off the challenge from Castle. And will knock it off of Castle, and it will be a throw for Scenic City. Castle takes it quickly. Ramirez strips Cruz Jackson. Jackson commits the foul. You are watching UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action right here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, not just these live matches, but podcast interviews, highlights, and so much more. You can find it right here on ASMG TV. Deflected off of Ben Horchak. It'll be another throw. Controlled by LSA for a moment. Little bit of entanglement with Luis Orta. Scenic City come away with it. Just not able to thread that needle through center circle. Orta comes back, wins it, gives it to Diouf. Ramirez will give it over to Orta. Orta started this scoring on the 9th minute. Monroy with a long pass forward. That one cut off by Clow. And a foul will be committed. And a yellow card will be issued. More for the ball being kicked away than the foul itself. That foul, that yellow card coming in the 57th minute. Foul committed there by Jimenez. Substitutions, multiple substitutions, and it was Carlos Orta, if you're doing the books, who committed that yellow card. He was the last goal scorer. 5 substitutions are ready to go. Gutierrez and Monroy, some of the substitutions. Also, it looks like Luis Orta. About to get underway here in the 58th minute. Nicholas Gutierrez gets us back underway. Garabee in the matchup now, replacing Monroy. Farias will send a long ball forward. Able to get around the defense. That ball is going to roll out. Challenge between Garcia and Orta. Thrown in by Scenic City. They'll get another chance about 20 yards farther down the pitch. Elect to go backwards, instantly under pressure. Good work there by LSA. Here comes the newly entered Fadness Pranay. He lays it off. He's right there in the middle, and it's going to be saved by Hudson Roberts. Pranay had a sensational match last week. Really was, or I should say that was 2 weeks ago. He really had a sensational opener against Soccer Saves Lives. Foul committed, a yellow card. A yellow card issued to, I believe that was Garcia, number 5 for Scenic City. Throw in for Scenic City. Still continue to try to fight. That ball knocked out will be a throw. Not giving up in this match. Down by 3, about 30 minutes to go. Still continuing to fight. They didn't make this 2-hour trip to roll over. Orta holding off the challenge. Lays it off. Go back to Garibay, over here to Villagomez. Villagomez over on the near side. That pass not right from Judah Myers. Now, can Scenic City do anything here? Just not able to connect between the two passes. And now another counterattack coming from LSA. That pass just a little too slow, allows Scenic City's defense to clear it. And that pass off the mark. Diouf just steps up, takes it away. Pranay, he'll go back to Garibay. Garibay will go back to the keeper. Farias will survey and give it to Villagomez. Villagomez will finally send it forward. Controlled. Works around the midfielder. Good ball forward for LSA. They're in good opportunities here. Lays it off. Chance. Great save there by Hudson. Really, really sensational work there by Geronimo Perez for LSA. Almost able to complete that hold goal on his own. It'll be Nicolas Gutierrez coming up to take this corner. We'll look at that opportunity for Perez in just a moment. Here comes the in-swinger. Headed away by Scenic City. Straight up into the air and headed forward. But right back into possession by LSA, at least for a moment. Lays off, sent a long ball forward. It deflects off of Myers, but Myers is able to win it back. Challenge there on Scenic City. He is down. Looks like he'll have to get treatment. Take a look at this opportunity again for Geronimo Perez. Gets it right there between the two defenders, takes the shot, and great save. Great work by Hudson Roberts to stay big. And number 2, Aiden Castle is back up for Scenic City. Back underway here in the 64th minute. Loses possession. Castle will give it back to Roberts. Bit of a slow pass, but it was able to be worked to the outside and rolls all the way out. Will be a throw for LSA. It looks like a possibility of another sub. And indeed, it'll be the end of the day for number 11, or no, excuse me, number 25, Brian Jimenez. Jimenez will be replaced by number 9, Castilla. Josely Castilla. His first touch on the ball through center circle, over to the far side. Odney gets it, gives it right back. That pass right into the middle, but nobody is there to get that square pass. Diouf is able to clear it. He's going to get advantage played. As a little bit of a touch there after the pass. Hernandez moving forward. Miguel Hernandez gets tackled away by the newly entered Castilla. Now Myers trying to send one forward. Miguel Hernandez is not going to get there. Hudson will clear that, or yeah, Hudson Roberts clears that out. Holding up, lays it off to Castilla. Castilla will go over to the far side, but that pass just too much in front of Horchak. Another substitution. This one for Scenic City as well. End of the day for Garcia. He was on a yellow card. All the way back to Clow. Clow controls it. They lose possession in the midfield to Scenic City. Now another opportunity for LSA. Miguel Hernandez trying to work around the defender. Has to give it another try. Elects to go across. Gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez lets it bounce a couple times before trying to send it forward. Able to do so to get it to Judah Myers. Judah Myers is able to keep it in. Gets around, tries to get around it, is deflected out, goes out for a goal kick. LSA continuing to put the pressure on Scenic City, not allowing them to get comfortable in any way in an attacking form. That pass just absolutely way off the mark. It goes out. It'll be a goal kick. Be a long drive back for this Scenic City team. Back to Chattanooga. They'll get ready for their next matchup next week as they'll be home to take on Atlanta United's Academy. Atlanta United coming back into the UPSL after stepping away, being a part of the MLS Next system. Haven't played a match yet so far. They had the first 2 weeks off. Tomorrow will be their first match of this return. Roberts sends it out. Probably would have been offsides, but it's better to be cautious than take a chance. able to control that pass. Castilla flicks it on, but that pass is kind of behind his teammate, and it allows the LSA man, Carrera, to just step in and take it away. Earns the foul. Villa Gomez will give it over to Garibay. Garibay will give it to Fadne, and he'll just give it right back to Farias and right back to Villa Gomez. At this rate, here's an opportunity for Scenic City. At this point, all LSA needs to do to finish with all 3 points is just maintain possession for 20 more minutes. Diouf gives it to Farias, who will send it long. Controlled by Scenic City, but lose that pass. Horchak's pass was cut off again. Miguel Hernandez goes over on the far side, or near side, excuse me, to Fadne. Pernay, excuse me. Did it again. Pernay. Cut off by LSA. That pass too slow, allows the defender for Scenic to cut it off, but immediately knocks it out. It'll be another throw, and it'll be a substitution for Scenic City. Looks to be the end of the day for Nick Odney, I believe. Couldn't see who that was that came off. Good pass forward through the midfield for LSA. Carrera able to get it towards Myers. That ball is going to bounce off. I believe they called a handball. Roberts gets us back underway. Long ball out from Roberts. Controlled by LSA. Diouf turns. He'll just lay it off to Villa Gomez. And he'll go back to Farias. Again, 18 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Up by 3 is LSA over Scenic City SC. Thrown in, deflected off. They'll get another chance to do so. Trying to recycle the ball is Scenic City. Trying a long ball forward over here on the near side. Controlled by Castle. He goes down. It was in the box, but not a foul deemed by the center official. Goes out. Be a throw for Scenic City. "75 minutes are almost in the books. It is LSA Norcross Pro 3, Scenic City SC 0. Headed forward, that ball is going to be deflected off, and it will be a throw for LSA. Goals coming in the 9th minute by Luis Orta. In the 20th minute by Martin Morales, and in the 40th minute by Carlos Orta. That's another mistake, almost, by LSA's defense, but they work right out of it. So far, they've made a few mistakes in the back for LSA, but they've been able to work their ways out of those mistakes. Scenic City has just not been able to capitalize in any way, shape, or form. That ball is going to roll out, and it'll be, they're going to call a foul for the challenge on the newly entered Scenic City man. The foul was called on Adric Hall, number 18. It's the latest to enter the pitch. And a foul will be called there as a little bit of tugging on Xavier Diouf, and a yellow card will be issued to the Scenic City man, number 24, Marcus Odney. And Diouf will take his time getting up off of the pitch. Next week, LSA Norcross will be on the road. They will travel up to Riverbend Stadium to take on North Georgia United. That match will be next Sunday. Long ball from LSA. Tried to clear it, was Scenic City, not able to do so completely. Orta will go over to the far side again. Into the box, bouncing through. Pernay is there. He's able to almost get around Castle. It deflects off it. It'll be a throw for Scenic City. Scenic City wanting to end this match on a positive. Good battle there, and it's going to be one. That foul committed by Castilla. Handball will be called. Just there on the edge of your screen, you saw the handball. Nicolas Gutierrez over the ball. Hands it off to Carrera. Carrera lays it off back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes down. No foul called. Through center circle, back to the on-running Scenic City man. He's going to take a shot. First time that there's been a shot on anywhere towards the box for Scenic City in a minute. No foul called. Center official was right there. That one is going to be kept in. I thought he had gone over the line. Getting out of the jam over here to Judah Myers. He will send one forward, but cut off by by Scenic City, excuse me. Foul committed by LSA. Getting word across the wire. Final down at Warhawk Stadium. It is Kalaji Pro Profile 2, Georgia Revolution 0. That is a massive result for Kalaji Pro Profile after falling week 1. Conversation going on between the officials. The AR on the far side, the center official, and the fourth official. Goals in that match from Thierry Jules and Zane Hilton for Kalaji Pro Profile. So the AR has conveyed whatever it was that was seen. He is reaching into his, wanting the ball, and he was reaching to his pocket. I believe a card was going to be issued. A yellow card is issued to the LSA man. Trainer finally coming out to take a look at the Scenic City man. I believe that might be Aiden Castle who is down. That'll help Kalaji Pro Profile stay up there on the top. With that win over Georgia Revolution, that will push them down the table just a tick. See what the result of the Georgia Athletic match was. It'll be really all eyes on tomorrow's match, Atletico Buford and Georgia Impact, as Atletico Buford is currently in first place. See if they can continue their winning ways since coming from the Division 1. You look at those two teams, the Atletico Buford and Scenic City, they were in that final for Division 1 last season, with Scenic City coming out on top. And so far in the Premier Division, it's been Atletico Buford that has had better success. Scenic City only with one draw and looking to lose this match. And Atletico Buford so far 2 matches, 2 wins. Ball forward, bouncing through, grabbed by Farias. Right now, Atletico Buford just 1 goal behind the goal-scoring leaders, Potros FC. 2 matches into the season, and Potros have already scored 11 goals. Could the all-time goal-scoring record completed by UMAFC be finally cleaned by a team this season? We'll see. When UMAFC was in Division 1, they scored more than 64 goals in a season. LSA sending it out from the back in the 84th minute. Cut off by Scenic City. Castilla, that ball's out and it'll be a throw. That'll go back to the defense. Garaby Send it to Diouf. Diouf will give it right back to Garibay. He'll go back to Farias. Farias surveys the field. He'll go ahead and send it long. That one over the head of Orta. Now, here comes Scenic City again, trying to put something together. Castilla losing it to Ramirez and commits the foul. Carrera there. My apologies there. That's Carrera. He'll send a long ball. Myers flicks it forward, but Hudson Roberts is there to control the ball in the 85th minute. Over on the far side, trying to move forward, is Scenic City. Just has not been their day today. Castilla trying to hold off, not able to do so. It will be a foul. '86th minute is gone. 4 minutes ago plus stoppage time. There's a mistake by LSA. Can they make a pay? And it's finally in the back of the net for Scenic City. Finally, they put something on the board. Something that they can take with them back to Chattanooga. Something positive. This pass cut off by Castilla, and Adric Hall just slams it into the back of the net to finally put a goal on the board to make it 3-1. It's probably a little too late. They've had opportunities again and again. They've just not been able to put everything together. Almost just snake bitten in the final third. That ball is knocked out off of Myers, and it'll be a throw. Nathan Loof was trying to put that one forward, and it just bounces off of Myers. And I think that Adric Hall earned a foul and a free kick. He did. But it's very acrobatic. It was a very acrobatic fall. Michael Clough will take this. It's inches out of the box. Two-man wall for LSA. Here comes from Clough. And almost finds its way into the net. Still fighting for it is Hall. And that one bouncing out, and a goal kick. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Scenic City finding some interesting spaces. See this challenge from from Clough. See this ball come in. Bounces off of the woodwork. Hall trying to turn around. Back underway live. Foul committed there by LSA. This one is about 45, 46 yards out. Center just having a conversation with some of the players in the box, just getting them in sort, making sure everybody is good. Here comes the ball in from Clo. Bouncing through. Castillo almost got a complete touch on that, just got a slight touch. Loof not able to control it. Clo puts one forward, and that one will go out. It'll be a throw. Loof has it, gives it, gets it right back. He'll put one towards the box, bouncing around. Still has Castillo. It's bouncing around. Castillo gets right back, gets to it, lays it off. That pass just a little too far behind. And that one makes its way to Pernay, and he's going to go down, and that's going to be a red card for Castillo. He knows what he was doing. Pernay had space to go forward. He just tugs him down. You can see right here. He knows what he has to do to stop it. He just tugs him down, and he knows that's a second yellow. And a red card for Gisele Castilla, and that means that he will also miss a match plus a fine for that red card. Sent forward. We're in stoppage time. We're already 1 minute through stoppage time. See how many minutes the the center official is going to give. That ball went out. It'll be a throw for Castle. He'll take it quickly. Flick from Hall. No. There was no offsides called there, and almost put it in the back of the net was Miguel Hernandez, but a great save by Hudson Roberts. Into inaction all of a sudden. Four minutes of stoppage time, 4 minutes. About halfway through the stoppage time. Gutierrez slows it down, gets it back, gives it to Villagomez. Villagomez will go over to Garrity. Garrity will try to thread it forward. Bouncing. Adric Hall is there, but he cannot control it. That one is going to find its way out, but it's going to be a throw for LSA. Just about through 3 minutes. If you're just tuning in the 91st minute, Gisele Castilla shown a second yellow red card for Scenic City. They're going to play the last few moments down a man, but they have lost 3-0. And here's a shot, and he was offsides. They have not been able to equalize with LSA this entire match. 3 goals for LSA, all in the first half. The goal for Scenic City coming late in this second half. We're almost through the 4 minutes of shown stoppage time. That ball is forward, but it's going to go right to Sebastian Farias of LSA. Scenic City trying to find something to move forward. Can they put another one on the board? Hall tries it, bring it over here to Loof. Not going to be able to, going to be cleared out. We've made it through the 4 minutes. We're just at the mercy of the center officials. Whistle. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We will finish here at Meadowcreek Stadium with the final LA Norcross 3, Scenic City SC 1. That will wrap up the doubleheader that we had here at Meadowcreek Stadium. We will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock over at E.E. Robinson Park for Atletico Buford taking on Georgia Impact. That'll wrap it up for us here tonight on ASMG TV. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our live content as well as our highlights, podcast, interviews, and so much more. That'll do it for us tonight. Thank you to Andre Bomar, Krishna Bomar, as well as myself, Larry Weaver. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time here on ASMG TV.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.